2016, it has to be the Rio Olympics, doesn't it?
Welcome to Rio as we enter the final countdown to the official opening ceremony to Rio 2016.
I think it's difficult to remember an Olympic Games with such a controversial, troubled build-up. And it wasn't just the number of issues that they were dealing with, but the diverse nature of the issues. There were the health concerns with Zika, there was the political and economic situation, there were security concerns, there was readiness, talk of corruption, and then of course there was the Russian doping scandal. And you have to say, looking back on it now, the view was that Rio pulled it off. Everybody who went to Rio, on the whole, enjoyed it. There were the stories of the petty crime, there was the green swimming pool, there were concerns about not enough tickets being sold, but there was a feeling on the ground that people were actually disappointed that so many of the negative headlines had stopped people travelling. There was that period in the pool particularly where, despite what Michael Phelps was doing, there was the talk of the rebirth of the Cold War with the Yulia Efimova and the Lily King booing scandal. And that almost, for me, made the pressure on Usain Bolt when the action moved from the pool, the aquatic centre, to the athletics stadium, all the greater. And what he was setting out to do has never been done before, a sprint triple. I think people, in many ways, kind of shrug their shoulders and go, yeah, of course he's going to do it. But absolutely, when I spoke to him in that first couple of days beforehand, he was confident, but he wasn't maybe the confident self that he'd been in the past.
Chances of a world record, do you think?
Yeah, I think definitely I can break the 200 world record. I definitely want to. I said I wanted to go under 19 seconds. I don't know if that would be possible, but nothing tried, nothing done. So
what Usain Bolt achieved in Rio, I don't think will ever be repeated. There was a lot of history that was made in Rio. There was the first ever refugee team highlighting what has been one of the major news stories around the world this year, and seeing them walk out at the opening ceremony was a very special moment. There were a lot of other firsts. The Fiji men's rugby sevens team.
Ever seen so many people in one live shot? We're delighted to have them, the men's Fijian rugby sevens champions of the Olympic Games. Guys, congratulations.
It was amazing being in our studio with the whole team, the coach, their support staff, and just the Prime Minister, who was stood in the back proudly watching on, and that gives you some indication of what that achievement meant to the country of Fiji. It was absolutely incredible. Brazil didn't quite achieve their target and what they'd been hoping to on the sporting stage, but they won a couple of really important medals. Rafaela Silva claimed their first in the judo very early on, and that set the tone really. She was hoping that others would carry on and follow suit from that. The culmination, of course, was the men's football team, which was so special.